This is the drive home with
Zac
and TT for the Millwall drive home. Actually, we're on the train home from Bramwell Lane, where it finished Sheffield United 2.
Millwall 0.
Indeed, it finished Sheffield United 2, Millwall 0. A tough day. We're on the floor of a train. It's been a difficult day, but it's one game. It's one poor performance. We didn't have a great performance at Sheffield United. We didn't have a great performance at Cambridge United. Maybe we're just not very good against teams that
Unnamed United.
Yeah, maybe we didn't. We started off. Obviously, thank you very much for the comments and the likes on the last video. If you could do that again, that would be really appreciated. I apologise that we're going to be like bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
Stick your comments in what you think. It was a difficult one today. We started off with Bartosz Milikowski in goal. A back three of, we had Sean Hutchinson out. Oh, Zac, you alright there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So we had a back three changed. So we had Cresswell, Murray Wallace, and Jake Cooper. Left wing back, see the foot coming in. Left wing back was Scott Malone. Right wing back was Danny McNamara. Two central midfielders in. Who's our central midfielders?
Sorry.
That's all right. Well done, yeah. You've done well there. Two central midfielders in Billy Mitchell and Jamie Shackleton, and then a front three of. After you. Who is it?
Saville.
Yeah, George
Bennett.
Saville, Benik Afobe, and
Bennett.
Mason Bennett.
Bennick and Bennett.
From the first whistle, we didn't look good. I'm not going to lie. We were off the pace. We weren't what we'd expect us to be. It looked like we were more Cambridge than we were against Stoke. And if you do that kind of stuff, you're not going to be. You're never going to be good enough. You're never going to be able to beat teams that listen. They spend a lot of time. They spend a lot of money. Sander Berger's £20 million worth of player.
A £20 million worth of truck.
Yeah, he's 6'5". He's built like a brick thing. He's going to do that. You're never going to be able to. You're not going to be able to compete against them if they play well. And to be fair, Sheffield United did play well for most of the game today. But saying that, the goals that we conceded were very, very cheap.
Yeah, very.
They were very, very cheap. The first goal that we conceded was a ball, it was Route 1 football, straight over the top.
We've not defended it. We've defended it terribly.
We've defended it really, really badly. There's no getting around it. It's absolutely dreadful defending. Gets in behind us. They slot it home for 1-0, and you're thinking, like I said, it was even up until then in terms of the pressure that we had. But more importantly than that, it was how have we got ourselves in a position where we're defending so badly. That was 1-0. 2-0 was even worse because Charlie Cresswell has been amazing the first game. And obviously Zac had a great moment with him. But then he gets to the second, the second goal. He literally passes it to the Sheffield United player, puts them through.
No, and then they pass it across to Danny McNamara's man. He may have got it, but he runs through. Sander Berger runs through, just beats Bart, and Danny McNamara tries to slide in, but he was too early for it. So
yeah, it was. You thinking you can't afford against good teams. If we'd have done that against teams lower in the division, you probably won't be punished the way we were punished today. But you can't afford to make those kind of bad decisions against good teams. And we did, and we're 2-0 down. They get a penalty right on half time. You think it was a penalty? I wasn't sure.
I think Jake Cooper stepped on his man's
his foot.
Yeah.
They had a penalty. Obviously, they step up. Then Bartosz makes a fantastic save.
Bart in goal with penalties. I think he's conceded one, except for him in the penalty shootout.
It's a really good. Honestly, it's a really good save. When you're there, he's
down
dived down, and you're
right,
thinking maybe that they're not happy about someone being on the toilet. But It's a great save by Bartosz. He pulls it down for the right, and you're thinking, let that be the kick on that we need. It wasn't enough though. But I'd say that in the second half, we didn't make a sub, did we? We did not make a sub in the second half. No subs in the second half, but we came out, we played more offensive. To be fair, it was a little bit down to the fact that Sheffield United were more defensive.
Yeah.
But we came onto them, we had some set pieces, we had balls in and around the box that we didn't really make the most of, because ultimately that's what we've got to do. You know, to succeed in the league, we've got to make the most of the set pieces, and we just did not do that today. Chances fell to a couple of the players, but no real clear cut chances.
I'm just gonna say right now that it was a good. I think the second half was a good performance. That we give it a lot.
It was a better performance, weren't it?
We give it a lot in the second half.
But it was, you know, you're looking at it, thinking it's farcical. George Honeyman not playing today because he's picked up a second yellow card against Cambridge. You know, Tom, obviously you want to do well against like other teams, and you want to do well in the cup. But we've absolutely messed ourselves up by what we've done in those two competitions, in the Carabao Cup, and Honeyman, like, as soon as he gets the book, can take him off so he's available for today. This is the priority. League's the priority, and we're not going to be able to do much against them if that's the situation. Saying that, like, it's been a bad away day in terms of on the pitch, but being around our fans today, it's been fantastic. Do you know what I mean? There's people around us that, you know, this is what our club's about.
Yeah. Our club isn't about, the stereotypes that we have about fighting everyone, but we are about being nice to people, and we're about
being together. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. We are here to be together. Do you know what I mean? We're all Millwall fans, and that's the most important thing. And, you know, we're sitting on the floor of a train, and I would not want to change it for a single second. Even the people, will be honest, you know, having a laugh, that's what you need to have. That's what you want to do. We'll go again on, I think Saturday's our next game. We're not going to be there. We're going on holiday on Monday. But next Saturday, at home to Coventry, I think we are. We'll give it all out. What's it called?
What are you doing back here again?
Apologies for the language. Thank you very much for watching the Mill Drive Home. There's only one way we can end it. No one likes us.
We don't care.
Yeah.